ॐ खानिलाग्न्यब्धरित्र्यन्तं स्रक्फणीवोद्गतं यतः ध्वान्तच्छिदे नमस्तस्मै हरये बुद्धिसाक्षिणे शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि श्लोक नंबर 56. We have seen the meaning. This is the वाच्य वृत्ति और मुख्य वृत्ति ऑफ अहम शब्द. अंतःकरण विशिष्ट चैतन्ये, that is aham shabdasya vachyartha. So the shloka said atmana cha avinabhavam, ahankar has avinabhav with atma, and if atma is not there, then aham ahankar vilayam vrajet. Natu pakshantaram yaya, there is no other way ahankar can exist, and therefore atascha ahandhiya uchyate, ahandhiya अहंकार उच्यते. टीका अहंकारो हि स्वस्थितावात्मना च अविनाभावं प्राप्नुयात्, अन्यथा तस्य नाशः एव. अहंकार स्वस्थितौ आत्मना, if ahankar is there by itself, atmana cha avinabhavam prapnuyat, it has avinabhav with atma. और स्वस्थितौ, so you take as atma. अहंकार आत्मनि स्थितौ आत्मना अविनाभावम, अहंकार is existing in atma and ahankar has no existence without atma. प्राप्नुयात्, अन्यथा तस्य नाश एव, otherwise ahankar has nasha. न पुनः पक्षांतरम अस्ति, there is no pakshantaram, other vikalpa possible. न पुनर्विद्यमानस्यैव आत्मव्यतिरेकेण क्षणमपि अवस्थानम अस्ति. विद्यमानस्य एव आत्मव्यतिरेकेण, if ahankara is existing, means if it remains without atma, kshanamapi avasthanam na asti, even for a moment it cannot exist. विद्यमानस्यैव आत्मव्यतिरेकेण अहंकारस्य, you should understand, kshanamapi avasthanam na asti. So in this vakya what you do, tasya nasha eva, comma, न पुनः पक्षांतरम अस्ति, comma, न पुनर्विद्यमानस्यैव आत्मव्यतिरेक क्षणमपि अवस्थानम अस्ति, तथा च, after that also you can put comma, so asti, comma, तथा च, and therefore aham shabdena atma uchyate ityarthah. So atma is therefore referred by aham shabda. अहंधिया, अहंधि हेतुना अहम शब्देन इति यावत्. अहंधिया अहंधि हेतुना, अहंधिया is तृतीया एक वचन, अहंधिया means अहंधि हेतुना, by this. In other words, aham shabdena, by aham shabda, this antakarana vishishta chaitanya is referred by aham shabda. This is the vachyartha. So all three are given. Now, tika further. So we saw prasiddha vritti, lakshana vritti, and guna vritti. By all of them, ahankara is mentioned. Further now, 57. एवं अहम शब्द वाच्यत्वं दर्शितम् इदानीं प्रश्नपूर्वकं लक्ष्यं दर्शयति कीदृक् इति. So aham shabda vachyatvam is ahankara is explained. We using three: prasiddha vritti, lakshana vritti, and gauni vritti. Now, what is the lakshyartha of aham shabda? Means what is the nature of atma? Idanim prashnapurvakam lakshyam darshayati. Now, a question is raised. Kidrik punar vastu lakshyam. What is the nature of that lakshya vastu? Namadibhyah paro bhuma निष्कलो कारको क्रियः स एवात्मवतामात्मा स्वतः सिद्ध स एव नः. नामादिभ्यः परो भूमा निष्कलो कारको क्रियः स एवात्मवतामात्मा स्वतः सिद्ध स एव नः. नामादिभ्यः परो भूमा. What is the nature of Atma? Is said. Namadibhyah para. It is beyond Namadi. Its nature is Bhuma. Nishkalo, partless. Akarako, akriyaha, where there is no kriya karaka phala. Sa eva atmavatam atma. Those who have atma, this is the atma of all those. Atmavatam atma. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma is this. And naha, naha atma. Saha eva atmavatam atma naha. Sa eva swatah siddha. And it is swatah siddha also. So asmakam atma eva saha. This is the aham pada lakshyartha. Namadibhyaha paro bhuma. Bhuma, bhuman, pratipadika. How is bhuma shabda formed or bhuman? Yes. Bahor lopo bhuja bahuhu. There is a sutra. Bahu shabda, bahu lopa, and bhu adesha comes. Then imanich pratyaya, bhuman pratipadika. This sutra you should remember. Bahor lopo, bhuja bahu. Bhuja bahu. Bhuja bahu. Bahu bhu adesha. Bhuman. So those who know Chandogya 7th chapter, they can recollect. Those who have not studied, they try to understand and look at it after this session. In Chandogya 8th chapter, the question was asked, by Narad Ji. What is the nature of Atma? Because he says, I have heard Tarati Shokam Atmavit. So, Sanat Kumara, who is the guru, his brothers, they teach him. He teaches, Sanat Kumara teaches. And he says, first tell whatever you know. So he gives list of things that he knows. They say all this is Nama. Starting from Nama, Nama Brahma Upasana. So many things, 15 Vikalpas are given. And then he comes all the way up to Prana. And then the knower of Prana, he says he is
Ativadi.
Ativadi. So, Naradji doesn't ask anything beyond because he feels he is Ativadi. Prana, knower of Prana, Prana Upasaka. Then Sanat Kumara teaches and says, no, this is not final. There is more. So, Prana Upasana is where Naradji stops. And then teaching continues further up to Brahma. Brahma is referred by the word Bhuma. Now you see Tika. Namadibhyah pranantebhyah paro anyo yatra nanyat pashyati ityarabhya sabhuma iti ukta lakshano. Starting from Nama all the way up to Prana. Nama adi yasya saha namadi namadi namadihi. Namadibhyah pranantebhyah pranantah pranantah yasya. So starting from Nama up to Prana. Paro, the one who is Namadibhyah prana, paraha, pranantebhyah api paraha. The one who is para from all this. And his lakshana of that bhuma is yatra nanyat pashyati, nanyat shrunoti, nanyat vijanati, sabhuma. Iti ukta lakshana. Viparita is also given. Yatra anyat pashyati, anyat shrunoti, anyat vijanati, tad alpam. Na alpe sukham asti. Atayeva kriya karaka tad sadhya phala shunyah. Not only he is bhuma, nanyat pashyati means there is only one infinite. Everything else is badhita. Mithya. And kriya karaka sadhya, everything else falls into these categories. It is either karaka or it is a kriya, karaka sadhya phala. This doesn't belong to that group. Bhuma is not that. Kriya karaka tat sadhya phala shunyaha. Sarvesham atmavatam atma. All those who have atma, this is their atma. Sa eva lakshya ityartha. This is the lakshya. Nanu pramanantar siddhasya lakshyatvat brahmanah pramanantar siddhya bhavat katham lakshyatvam ityashankya. Pramanantar siddhasya lakshyatvat. That is a beautiful question. Gangayam Ghoshaha. In Gangayam Ghoshaha, what is the lakshyartha of the word Gangayam?
Tira.
Ganga.
Tira is the lakshyartha. Means Ganga is not included there. In Vedanta Paribhasha you will study, there are two ways it is interpreted. One is Ganga Tira, another is only Tira. Ganga because it is Jahal Lakshana. In Jahal Lakshana, Ganga pada you have to drop. So Tira. That Tira, which is the Lakshyartha of Ganga pada, that Tira is Pramanantarena Jnata or not?
Yes,
it is.
So Pramanantar means Anya Pramana, other Pramanas. Like I have seen the Tira of Ganga. Then when I hear Gangayam Ghosha, I say Lakshyartha, I can use for Tira. When I hear Lakshyartha of Aham is Brahma, so which Pramana reveals Brahma? So we say Pratyaksha Anumana Arthapatti Anupalabdhi Upamana, none of these Pramanas can reveal Brahma. So they are out. Then comes Shabda Pramana. So Shabda Pramana is Brahma Vachya or Vachyartha of any Shabda.
No, sir.
Brahma is not Vachyartha. So Brahma is Lakshyartha. If Brahma is Lakshyartha, that Lakshyartha has to be known by some Pramana. Like you say, Gangayam Ghosha, Tira is the Lakshyartha of Ganga Pada. That Tira should be known. Once it is known through other Pramana, then you can say Ganga Pada Lakshyartha is Tira. If it is not known through any Pramana, it is not Vachyartha of any Shabda. How will you know there is some such thing called Brahma? And then you say that is the Lakshyartha of Aham Pada. Aham Shabdasya Lakshyartha is Atma. But that Lakshyartha should be known through some Pramana. It should be Siddha. This is the question. Nanu. See. Pramanantar Siddhasya Lakshyatvat. Brahmanah Pramanantar Siddhi Abhavat. He has not given any elaboration. Example of Ganga, Tira, ityadi. Pramanantar Siddha Vastu alone can become Lakshyartha. Brahma is Pramanantara Asiddha. Pramanantar Siddhi Abhavat. There is no other Pramana that reveals Brahma. How it can become Lakshyartha of Aham Pada? Katham Lakshyatvam? You see, people say, I want to think about Atma. I will contemplate on Atma. How do you contemplate? Atma, Atma, Atma. You see the question that is raised? I'm sure there are people who are listening. They might have studied Vedanta for 20 years. But this question would have never come to their mind. This is called Mananam. Siddhi Granthas, this is what they do. Mananam means they will bring questions which actually shake up your fundamentals only. So Katham, how it can become Lakshyartha? And then you go on saying in Vachyartha there is Veda, in Lakshyartha there is Aikyam. How it can become Lakshyartha? Iti ashankya lakshyatve shabda vyatirekenaiva siddhatvam prayojakam natu pramanantar siddhatvam. Siddhanti is answering now. That in lakshyatva, प्रमाणांतर सिद्धत्वम is not प्रयोजकम. Prayojaka means that which will do the siddhi of the sadhya hetu. So pramanantar siddhatvam is not the hetu. Then siddhatvam is the prayojakam, not pramanantar siddhatvam. It should be siddha vastu, not necessarily through any other pramana. Shabda vyatirekena eva siddhatvam prayojakam. Without any shabda or any other pramana, it should be siddham, not pramanantar siddhatvam. So then Purvapakshi will ask, okay, how will you prove it is siddham? He says, Taccha asmakam asti. We have that. How? Swatah siddha. Brahma is swatah siddha. Siddhatvam is needed. So naha atma swatah siddha. Asmakam atma is swatah siddha. This is the prayojakam for us. And it is also prayojakam for you. Now he moves little forward. Purvam drashtranvaya drishya vyatirekyoho pradarshanena ahankarader anatmatvam uktam idanim sakshyanvaya sakshya vyatirekyoho pradarshanena drashtruttvadi vyatirekah pradarsyata ityaha. Purvam, earlier, in order to prove ahankar as anatma, he used anvaya vyatireka. And what was the anvaya? Whose anvaya? Drashtru anvaya. Drashta's anvaya and drishya's vyatireka. So in Sushupti, ahankara's vyatireka is there, drashta is there, and therefore Drashtru Anvaya Drishya Vyatireka, showing that Ahankara Anatmatvam he proved. Now he says, Idanim Sakshi Anvaya, Sakshya Vyatireka. See, Sakshanvaya, Sakshya Vyatireka. So whose Anvaya is there and whose Vyatireka is there?
Sakshi
Anvaya, Sakshya Vyatireka.
Vyatireka is there.
Sakshi Anvaya and Sakshya Vyatireka. So earlier he used Drashta Drishya. Now he uses Sakshi Sakshya. So somebody will say, what is the difference? The same thing he is going to say again. By this Anvaya Vyatireka yoho pradarsanena Drashtruttvadi Vyatireka pradarshate. Drashtruttvadi Vyatireka he is going to show. So, some background for those who don't know Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Because lot of this refers to Brihadaranyaka Shrutis. In Brihadaranyaka, it is said, Atma is Drashta, Shrota, Manta, Vijnata. Nanyo ato asti drashta shrota manta vijnata. Ataha anya, other than this, there is no drashta shrota manta vijnata. This one Atma alone is drashta shrota manta vijnata. And in other place, in Brihadaranyaka it is said, na drishter drashtaram pashyehe, na shruter shrotaram shrunuyaha, न मतेर मंतारम मनवीथाहा न विज्ञातेर विज्ञातारम विजानीथाहा. विजानीयाः और विजानीथाः, विजानीथाः, they all are मध्यम पुरुष, लोट लकार. So there Atma is referred as न दृष्टे है द्रष्टारम पश्य है. So Atma is drashta. Atma who is drashti is drashta cannot be seen. Atma who is shruti is shrota cannot be heard. So it is drashta, it is shrota, it is manta, it is vijnata. And the other previous quotation that I gave, there is no other drashta, there is no other shrota, other manta, other, there is only one. Drashta, shrota, manta, vijnata, that is Atma. So when such shrutis are understood, means when we hear, then we think Atma is having drashtrutva, shrotrutva, mantrutva, vijnatutva, etc. So now its nisheda is being done. Drashtruttvadi vyatireka pradarsyate. Ityaha moolam ajnanotha buddhyadi kartrutvopadhim atmanam परिगृह्यैव अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्याम अहम सुखी दुखी चेत्यहंकारादेर अनात्म धर्मत्व मुक्तम. This is also a beautiful point he is bringing. अज्ञानोत्थ बुद्ध्यादि कर्तृत्व उपाधिम आत्मानं परिगृह्य एव. Arising from ajnanam, ajnana karya is buddhi. Buddhi has kartrutva, means this drashtrutva, shrotrutva, mantrutva, vijnatritva belongs to buddhi actually. But buddhi is the upadhi of Atma. Buddhyadi kartrutva upadhim atmanam parigrihya eva. So Atma which has this upadhi called buddhi, which has kartrutva, etc. Accepting that upadhi parigrihya eva, anvay vyatireka vichara was done. The drashta, drishya, anvay vyatireka. And by that aham sukhi dukhi cha iti ahankara dehe anatma dharmatvam uktam. So aham sukhi, aham dukhi, all this kind of anatma dharmatvam in ahankara was mentioned earlier. So somebody says, why did not you use Shuddha Atma? Why did you use Buddhi as Upadhi of Atma? Buddhi Upadhi Vishishta Atma is Drashta, Shrota, like that. Why you did not use Kevala Atma? Kevala Atma Abhyupagame Ashakyatvat Phalabhavacha. He says, Kevala Atma, if you take Kevala Atma Abhyupagame Ashakyatvat. Ashakyatvat. Let's see Tika, if we get the answer in Tika. I think it is given. Otherwise, I could have asked you. Ashakyatvat. What is Ashakya? Kevala Atma Abhyupagame Ashakyatvat.
अन्वय व्यतिरेक अशक्यत्वात्.
Anvaya Vyatireka. If you take Kevala Atma, Anvaya Vyatireka would not be possible. And Phalabhavacha. Sitika. Ajnanotha buddhyadi lakshanaha kartrutvopadhir yasya. Ajnanotha buddhyadi lakshanaha kartrutvopadhir yasya. Tam drashtaram atmanam adaya ityartha.
3.
बुद्ध्यादि लक्षणः आत्मा, बुद्ध्यादि लक्षणं यस्य आत्मनः सः आत्मा बुद्ध्यादि लक्षणः, एंड कर्तृत्व उपाधिः, कर्तृत्व उपाधिर्यस्य सः कर्तृत्व उपाधिः तम द्रष्टारम् आत्मानम् आदाय, आदाय टेकिंग दैट अन्वय व्यतिरेक of drashta drishya was shown. किमिति अविद्या अध्यारोपितम रूपम अंगीकृतम इति अतः. Why avidya? Now the next one he says, seen मूलम अथ इदानीम अविद्या परिकल्पितम साक्षित्वम आश्रित्य कर्तृत्वादि अशेष परिणाम प्रतिषेधाय आह. Now instead of taking buddhi having kartrutva as upadhi of atma, now he is going to take avidya as the upadhi. Avidya parikalpitam sakshitvam. See very clear what is the nature of sakshitva. Avidya parikalpitam sakshitvam. Sakshi is avidya parikalpita. Sakshi is not absolute reality. Avidya is the upadhi. Avidya parikalpitam sakshitvam ashritya. Now kartritvadi also he is going to eliminate. Kartritvadi, their vyatireka. Kartritvadi he vyatireka. Kartritvadi ashesha parinama pratishedhaya. No parinam, no modifications. Atma never has modification. Atma is a parinami. But because of upadhi, upadhi dharma appears in Atma. प्रतिषेधाय आय आह. टीका किमिति अविद्या अध्यारोपितम रूपम अंगीकृतम. Why are you saying this avidya अध्यारोपितम रूपम? Because शुद्ध चैतन्यस्य अन्वय व्यतिरेक व्यवहार अयोग्यत्वात्. शुद्ध चैतन्य, in that you cannot do अन्वय व्यतिरेक. शुद्ध chaitanya can never have anvaya and vyatireka with something. Shuddha chaitanya is asanga. The question of anvaya vyatireka comes when there is some sanga, some association. And where there is no question of vyatireka, there is no question of anvaya also. See, we say Atma has anvaya in Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti. But Deha has Vyatireka. In Swapna, Shushupti, Deha is not active. Antakarana in Shushupti, in Samadhi is not there. So that which can have anvaya can also have Vyatireka in the Vyavahara. Atma is neither, Shuddha Atma is not available for Anvaya. Therefore, it cannot have Vyatireka also. So, Anvaya Vyatireka, it is a Vyavahara. Atma is Avyavaharya. Vyavahara Ayogyatvat. Vyavahara Sadhya Phala Bhavacha Ityartha. And Vyavahara Sadhya Phala is also not there. Because Phalam will be only Vyavahara Sadhya. Some result you get. It is the product of some Vyavahara that you have done. That which cannot do any Vyavahara, it will not bring any Phalam also. Atha idanim. So, avidya parikalpitam. Loka. Esha sarvadhyanritta maviluktaika darshanaha vikshate vikshamaanopi निमिषत्तद्ध्रुवो ध्रुवम् एष सर्वधियानृत्तमविलुप्तैकदर्शनः वीक्षते वीक्षमाणोऽपि निमिषत्तद्ध्रुवो ध्रुवम्. One more line is there in Tika. परिणामी बुद्धि उपाधि प्रयुक्त दृष्टृ अन्वय व्यतिरेकेण अनादि अविद्या उपाधि प्रयुक्तम साक्षित्वम आश्रित्य कर्तृत्वादि प्रतिषेध क्रियते इत्यर्थः. We will see this in the next session. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.